Hello and welcome to day 9. I feel different today. And I'm not just saying that because the lesson is I see nothing as it is now. I'm looking so I get it right. I see nothing as it is now. Okay, so however your mind works, cookies, what else? I see nothing as it is now. I see nothing as it is now. Say that. I see nothing as it is now. So good lesson today, number 9. Amazingly good Pathways of Light and Tina Jesus. Amazingly good shift in energy for me personally. Like, I was such a grumpy bear. Yesterday, and now the neighbors are over here slamming shit, and it's not annoying me at all. All right, so we definitely have notes to cover. Big time synchronicities happening in my life, my movie, and my personal movie. What's going on in your personal movie? Do you feel like you have the same things happening? Do you see it like a movie? Are you able to watch your life? Are you able to observe your life? That's kind of what this lesson 9 kind of got me thinking about with the Pathways of Light. And shout out to the Pathways of Light. You guys, whenever I read you those beautiful insights and I say pathwaysoflight.org, make sure at some point you go visit them. Because I requested a catalog and they sent me a catalog of their other stuff, and it's upstairs. And then I also got this Miracle News. It's good reading, you guys. It's really good reading. Even their catalog, they have all these amazingly beautiful things. The whole bit, their whole intention, their perspective, it's good. So anyways, I just want to share this one thing that they threw in to the mailing that they sent me. Everyone is worthy of a pause. So this is new to me too. I think it's pauseforlove.org, and I haven't even gone to their website because I just got this yesterday. But shout out to Pathways of Light and Pause for Love, pauseforlove.org. I just thought this was beautiful. I can pause for love wherever I am, whatever I am doing, and whomever I am with. Everyone is worthy of a pause. So it's just amazing. And then there's a whole bunch of stuff to read on the back. And yeah, I do love cards. Pause, receive, love myself, love others. So I just want to put that out there for you, because if we do a whole year together of A Course in Miracles and you want to extend and expand and deepen your understanding of the Course, they have a lot of good stuff. They have other classes, extensions on to classes. You can become a Pathways of Light minister. I didn't realize that. There we go. There's my future path. If I survive a whole 365. All right. So, you doing your lessons? In the lesson today, it said, it is difficult for the untrained mind to believe that what it seems to picture is not there. So it's kind of getting to that point in the Course where it's like there could be a part of your mind that wants to say, what the is this? I'll give you lots of blanks to fill in. It's hard to believe that this isn't here. It's hard to believe that what I'm picturing is not here. So anyways, it's getting good, you guys. It's getting good. So here are the notes. So did you ever feel like your life was a movie? The Pathways of Light was definitely doing this serious movie analogy, but that's a joke because they don't want you to be serious. They want you to remember to laugh. Yeah, laugh at your life experiences. Understand it is very, very, very much like a movie. We're just seeing something play out in front of us like on a screen, but our real us's are in heaven now, because we are love. I am love, and love is eternal. So the love that I truly am and the love that you truly are, we still in heaven, bro. We still in heaven. We are just in the movie of separation. aka the dream. So I mean, the pathways of light is getting good. It's like chapter 9 of a book that, like, for the first 8 chapters you were like, I don't know. Well, then you get to chapter 9, you're like, oh my God, I love this. All right, so say with me, I am love. I am love. But also we're being asked to just, be aware and observe that the past permeates all of our thinking. Like, even when we said, I see nothing as it is now, and we looked around and was like, this box of tea, I do not see this box of tea as it is now. I do not see this pen as it is now. I don't see this face. We're still using the past to, like, reference to the past to give everything meaning. So something to think about. I'll let the reading get into it for you. But basically, what we want to be doing or striving for is to give all of this to the Holy Spirit and let the Holy Spirit reinterpret your thoughts and free your mind to peace. I have a funny feeling that I spelled reinterpret wrong, but that's okay. I'm going to give that to the Holy Spirit too. I'm going to give everything to Holy Spirit. And that's the most beautiful thing that I've written down on paper today. Give every moment to Spirit. Know you are love and safe at home in heaven. So when the movie gets a little hairy, scary, or dramatic, or crazy, or exhausting, are you living an exhausting movie? What's the theme of your movie? It's like when it gets a little too whatever, just know that the real you you're safe at home in heaven. And so essentially we're all walking each other home to heaven. But I just thought it was so beautiful. Give every moment to Spirit. Like, just makes you want to kind of take a deep breath and, like, not be in such a rush and not really, like, I don't know. Doesn't it make you just kind of want to linger in that? Give every moment to Spirit. Know you are love. Know you are love. You are love. You are love. You are love and safe at home in heaven. Now, as beautiful as that is, I can totally, like, see in my mind me saying that to someone and them, like, looking at me like I was crazy. Or arguing with me, or, like, here, especially, like, like, trying to explain to somebody that their life is a movie. Like, I just know lots of people who would not hesitate to clock me in the mouth and be like, did that feel like a movie? All right. So anyways, I don't care. I actually do not care about looking crazy anymore. The more that I connect with Spirit and Jesus and me and my higher self and my heart and love and feeling peace, I don't care how the rest of the illusion perceives me. This is my choice. All right, so moving on to Tina Jesus. Tina Jesus, okay, so we're on lesson 9. I see nothing as it is now. And Jesus was like, yeah, you do not see anything as it is now. And in the lesson, I found it pretty interesting that it said, you do not need to practice what you already understand. So it's like, they kind of got into this a little bit, like, even though the lessons might seem like ridiculous to us, or like, it's because it's a new concept. We're only being asked to practice because we don't understand things yet. I don't know, that just sort of resonated with me. That's straight out of the lesson. You do not need to practice what you already understand. So anyways, it's all about undoing our false ideas. And we have so many false ideas because there's been so much interference in our dream, in our movie, in our experience of this egoic reality. So that's actually what the 9D Arcturian Council said today too, in its own way. We have so much interference, and they're trying to help us from their perspective to just remove the interference. Like, what are we capable of if we weren't always being manipulated? So it was really an interesting synchronicity to have all all my studies this morning line up, and then it gave me an opportunity to shout out Daniel Scranton and the 9D Arcturian Council. All right, so anyways, back to Teen Jesus, though. He was talking about we function in a superficial way. We have a very superficial society. I'm sure you've noticed. We've been indoctrinated since we were little. Schooling indoctrinated everybody and made us all kind of materialistic and things. So now we have to unlock our minds. We have to find the key, unlock it, and start to question things. The big Q there, question things. This whole materialism thing keeps us distracted. It was trained into us on purpose, not just to support the economy, my sweetheart. It was trained into us to keep us distracted and out of miracle-mindedness. The world has tried and done a really amazing job at keeping everybody shallow and superficial and sleeping. So the lessons of A Course in Miracles are going to show us out of suffering, even though they may seem stupid. Yeah, I forgot how beautiful my notes were. Remember that you are love. Remember to give every moment over to the Holy Spirit. Remember to just give every moment to Spirit. Oh, remember to know that you are love. And you know what? Everybody's living in fear. And if they could just take a minute and just introduce the feeling that they are still safe in heaven. And see, that's going to be hard for minds to think about and understand and accept too. Because they're like, what? I don't believe in anything. I know. Well, you don't have to. The greater part of you is still safe in heaven. But it's like, how much do you want to stay in this movie forever? Do you like this dream? I don't know. I don't really like the interference, that's for sure. And so this week, like, you know, as I'm watching like freedoms being blatantly taken away and I'm like, but actually then I'm not really watching it because I'm tuning out. But people still like to tell me about it. Like, I don't watch the news and I don't ask for like, you know, like I'm like in my own world in a good way. But yeah, people still want to tell me about it. And this is good practice for me to watch it as a movie, to watch it as a stage. Clearly things are staged, right? And the whole life is a stage. Whole life is a movie. Whole life is a dream. So it's a really kind of interesting concept, conversation, things to question, things to unlock in our mind. And yeah, like materialism. We all doing it. We all doing it. But it's like, make sure that you're not idolizing it. Make sure that you're not starting to worship things. I think that's pretty important. So anyways, lessons of Course and Miracle are going to show us how to suffering. Sounds good to me. So anyways, are you ready to get something hydrating to drink? I don't even have it beside me because I just was like, oh my God, I got to go do this. So I'm going to go grab my drink real quick and listen to the Pathways of Light with you and really enjoy. Now it's getting juicy. It's getting juicy. Pathwaysoflight.org. Welcome to the reading, A Course in Miracles Workbook Lesson 9, Insights. I see nothing as it is now. When I go to a movie and sit down and watch the story unfold, someone next to me may say to me, the events you are seeing on the screen are not really happening now. The movie was made several years ago and you are just viewing it now. While in the middle of watching the movie, it appears as if the story is not over. It appears as if the scene being enacted in that moment is really happening right now. I am learning through the Course that my life experiences are like watching a movie that was over long ago. The Course speaks of the tiny tick of time in which the Son of God forgot to laugh at such foolish ideas. When I watch a movie, I often get very wrapped up in the story and laugh or cry at the events that seem to be happening at that moment. I am learning to look at my life experiences in the same way. The Course is telling me that what I am seeing is not there now. It is over. That tiny tick of time is over. We are all in heaven now. The Son of God is one. The millions of bodies that seem to dance on the stage of separation are seen clearly now for the nothingness that it always was. Reminding myself often, I see nothing as it is now, will help to jog my mind out of taking this movie of separation so seriously. I need this help because it does appear that this moment in the dream is happening now, just like when I watch the movies. As I practice again and again, stepping back and taking what appears to be happening now to the Holy Spirit, I am shown what will help me in the moment. I came from love. I am love now, and love is all that could ever be real. A world of separation, a world of differences and bodies, a world of time and space is a movie that is over. It was always just a movie of separation that could never be real. I can relax now. I can let my mind be healed of all my delusions of separation, minute by minute, day by day. I can forget and make the world real again and again, but it means nothing. No one has lost their innocence. Separation from God, from love, could never be. I am grateful that this is so. As I was doing today's exercise, I was struck by the fact that even to do the exercise, I had to rely on my past learning. In order to name the object that I do not see as it is now, I look to my past learning to give it a label. It shows me how the past permeates all my thinking through the day. In the process of waking up, I do not need to try to totally erase my past learning. I do need to learn that all my thoughts from the past are not here and are therefore not real. It is only my belief that the thoughts from the past are true that engenders fear, loss, guilt, and all the other myriad emotions of the ego. As long as I still seem to be seeing through the body's eyes, there will still be memories of the past. My past learning coming up to give meaning to what I think I am seeing. What is important is that I give these meanings in the moment to the Holy Spirit and ask for His reinterpretation. It is this moment by moment practice that will free me from my investment of reality in what is not there. It is this process that provides the means to escape from the past I have held on to in my mind. My job is to develop the moment by moment practice of recognizing thoughts from the past, turning them over to the Holy Spirit, and receiving the blessing of His perception. From this comes peace and joy eternal. It will bring me to the gate of heaven, where I will have wholly forgiven myself and all the world. It is important that I have great compassion for myself and my brothers as I begin to recognize the unreality of the dream and allow Holy Spirit to gently loosen the chains that shackle my mind. There will be blocks of resistance. This is part of the process. As I recognize resistance, it is important to be patient and gentle and loving with myself and others as I practice my lessons and experience a world as loosely veiled dream. And experience a world as a loosely veiled dream. It is important that I be present with what is in my mind, even the moments of resistance, the moments of grace, the miracles that unfold in giving every moment to Spirit. I heal as I am present with each moment and know that I am loved beyond measure and safe at home in heaven now. pathwaysoflight.org. All right, well, cheers to all that. Got my old lady witch sippy cup. Fits right in the jar. It's so handy. Okay, so thanks for hanging out with me. And remember that anytime we are consciously, intentfully trying to clear a little bit away of the darkness out of our minds, we let more light in, we let more Holy Spirit in, we replace the indoctrination, we replace the intrusions. What was that word? What was that word? Oh, I can't think of it. Where's my notes? Interference. Yeah. No more interference. What would you be like? I'm going to leave you with this question. What would you be like if you had zero interference? I don't know. It's just a question. All right. See you tomorrow.